in Human Resources Management, Bachelor of Science in Management, Bachelor of Science in Marketing, Bachelor of Science in Public Administration, and Bachelor of Science in Tourism and Hospitality Management. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly give a round of applause to these graduates for making us heave a sigh of relief with the hope that they will contribute immensely towards socio-economic development in the country and beyond.
Bro, ni la mo taxawé ah digo ni la jibélé bana ni wala da yow lay déglu kañ yéna ko jappalé waaw way
Still witnessing the procession by graduates from the School of Business and Public Administration.
Hello, mic test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, mic. Hello, mic test 1. Mic test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, mic test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, mic. Mic 1, mic. Musa, ibe mo ikan? Mic test. Abe Daniel? Ngana? Father ngana? Okay, thank you.
La ilaha illallah ya rabbiya
We are still witnessing the procession of the graduates from the School of Business and Public Administration. No wonder they are the cash cow. Following the procession by graduates from the School of Business and Public Administration will be that of the School of Education. By the way, that's my home school. School of Education is the mother of all the schools. We are the teachers. We teach all of you. Well, graduates from the School of Business and Public Administration are arguing that for us to comfortably teach, they manage the resources and pay us well to be comfortable. So thank you for managing the resources, both human and material resources, by the way. So we agree. Entering the graduation grant, the graduates from the School of Education, led by their able faculty officer, beautifully dressed in the academic regalia, and that is Madam Jenna Bame. By the way, Madam Jenna Badrame is not only practical in the way she deals with students, but she is also very tactical in the way she works. Just she is marching, leading the graduates. And graduates from the School of Education are graduating from the following fields of studies: Bachelor of Science in Education, Agriculture; Bachelor of Science in Education, Biology; Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, or Bachelor of Science in Education, Chemistry; Bachelor of Science in Education, Economics; Bachelor of Arts in Education, English Language; Bachelor of Arts in Education, French; Bachelor of Arts in Education, Geography; Bachelor of Arts in Education, History; Bachelor of Arts in Education, Islamic Studies; and Bachelor of Science in Education, Mathematics. Congratulations, teachers. Our students are out there waiting for you to come and impact their lives by giving them that which they need to be able to better fit in society and equally contribute their quota toward national development.
Gambia UTG wala atul mambo kiyam dan ta duniya la dara sara bulol ya dun ta yala mbuda tay ko nya jalin ko ndama ko an kira jam ko ndema mo bunde musulu wa kamale e ko nya ko toran sinde ko ndina munan torare fatuma geduma ndol ya ben golane badi musulu bangu mandi dadu mandi ima jama tamba belaring ya taselen na tamba banta birangu de la tamba belakira ke ba jame dunia lo mandi alinga sumun dunia la juti ni tero yenyunda sara jimang kunanga dimang ali mama da ko ni ke bana ko ali fon ni jawli jibete wallahi dunia dia sal imena ji fo so ta dunia mandia bisa billahi alsa moli ma fala dunia mandia ali korosi bang udan yamam fon ni jawli je nimena ji fo so ta dunia mandia al man tangala ji fasoma sungkaro tata abinade mbadi ulule fatuma ketuma mbentuma alingan jamano ke mama nyolle wali ya jamano ke le gambia tu mfadu le wali ya gambia ke jamata ta mere be jang alamani mela nali be jang nyanne kuma mandi tadabla mandi mume nin sara kula do benda kulli dula ay jenga khora ko si kabirim ko jali ban kon namu aku jali bana sara fulo mu nada ko nyila ko diya tanye ngaji be ngom bita ko nyodo ako yani ajam ko la ko diya tanya ko ngai ing ako ni la be ngobe kulli dula le fudu sidula ma nyobe dula bulatine ila ko diya tanya ngai sara fulo ngai ke kuda ngai mara ada satadi
from the School of Education are now settling down. I know while they settle down, what goes on in their minds are the school or class registers, the scheme of work, the lesson plans, the curriculum delivery, and so on. All right, teachers, the work is enormous. We are now witnessing the entrance by graduates from the School of Engineering and Architecture. Congratulations, our engineers. The graduates from the School of Engineering and Architecture are graduating from the following fields of study. Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Electronic Engineering, and Bachelor of Science in Planning and Design. Congratulations, engineers. The world awaits. Following the graduates from the School of Engineering and Architecture are the graduates from the Faculty of Law. These are the lawyers. And they are graduating from the Bachelor of Laws, LLB. Congratulations, lawyers. Following the graduates from the Faculty of Law are the graduates from the School of Information Technology and Communication.
nena moji baba moji bingen na bonatama nimman sajama jawnya janjunta adama baro mannas kununko jadi masa bina kabendula ngasinga sakya to man saya mannas Allahu akbar dunia batanne jonni la barlong dunia batanne jonni la barlong ada ngasumun dunia la baro mannas bari mangina fama fana la loya da bu ko kimanin yaji ma boro minna ne ka to minna najula da bu imaje nim bibi da bo janjunda london ne ha.
While the graduates from the Faculty of Law are led by Senator, those from the School of Information Technology and Communication are led by Hasan Jahate. They are graduating from the following fields of study: Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Bachelor of Science in Information Systems, Funding Cole Fellow, Bachelor of Science in Telecommunications, and Bachelor of Science in Information Systems.
Mr. Abad Robinson, Walay Marja, UTG ma, Fortuma, Ketuma, Bentuma, Abbas. Alingatun dunia la Gambia UTG. Simaya soto mandide, alingasimaya dua dunia vele. Yeah, alala yo. Silane jungo magede. Wabe kaliba yuwa alabaro jungo magi. Jumala yang kubadabo GRA Numbula yanyunda babula jari Nena moji baba moji binge ne bunotama ahala tafenali Imalong Yusufasi sebes novele Naja nyonga fingilanle Akonya jadi suto terebe mitakuli kahriga na fanaja nyonga fingilanle.
Now processing the graduates from the School of Journalism and Media.
Ali funding jawna na to jibe kuma mandi de dalu mandi ne kunun kiribi Balan dinda fulaka muela dunia la mandi malla dunia fonyo kay mandi
Before we witness the procession by the graduates from the School of Journalism, we now welcome the graduates from the School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences. Let's welcome our medical doctors, our nurses, our dentists, and so on. There cannot be any form of socio-economic development without people being healthy. We are hopeful that these graduates will contribute immensely towards that. Congratulations. So graduates from the School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences are graduating from the following fields of study: Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery. Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, the 16th cohort. Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, the 17th cohort. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Postgraduate Diploma in Nursing, Anesthesia, Postgraduate Diploma Midwifery, Postgraduate Diploma, Bachelor of Science in Public and Environmental Health. These are the programs from which they are graduating. We are now witnessing the procession by graduates from the School of Graduate Studies. These are the graduates from the School of Graduate Studies and Research, led by Madame Marinyang. Graduates from the School of Graduate Studies and Research are graduating from the programs: MSc Business Administration, Master of Business Administration, MSc Public Administration, Chinese Ola Denkilola, we will listen to that while we complete naming those programs from which the students are graduating. Master of Public Administration, MSc International Relations and Diplomacy, Master of Arts, French Studies, MSc Biology, Master of Law, MSc Agronomy, MSc Nursing, MSc Public Health, Master of Public Health, MS and MSc in Economics. What a nice Chinese song. Using the Chinese song will be the arrival of the graduates from the PhD slums. Ladies and gentlemen, may we kindly give a hearty round of applause to the graduates from the PhDs. This could be the highest academic achievement one may have. And while those graduating from the undergraduate and masters have achieved and accomplished great milestone, they look forward to reaching an achievement. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies are indeed powerful, and they are beginning to prove that by all means possible. Congratulations, Dr. Bintu Diba, who is in that procession. Congratulations, Dr. Sanogu. Congratulations, Dr. Abatan. The wall awaits. The wall of research awaits. The wall of academia awaits. Go out there and impact. The students are there waiting to be inspired by you. We are hopeful You will surely inspire the young ones that are looking forward to achieving such a milestone. We know it's been tough and rough. It's been many years of hard work, many years of sleepless nights, many years of research. But today, you are graduating after accomplishing all those milestones. While you saw them as challenges, you worked hard to accomplish those challenges. Challenges are meant to be seen as bends and not the end, and that was exactly what you did. You accomplished them and marched majestically towards the end, and that is the milestone we are celebrating. Congratulations. I hope that will inspire every other individual here who is yet to be at that pedestal to work hard towards getting there. We are now about to witness the procession by Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now witnessing the procession by Senate, the highest academic decision-making body in university. Students, graduates, may we please rise to witness the procession by Senate. Kindly rise while we witness the procession by Senate. The Senate procession is being led by Mr. Mohamed Tambedu. These are the people in charge of academic matters at UTG. These are the hard-working men and women whose hard work we're celebrating today by imparting the required knowledge, skill, and attitude in these beautiful and handsome graduates standing here today. Graduates, give a hearty round of applause to those people that imparted knowledge in you. Parents, do the same thing. People that prepared your children to accomplish this milestone today. You entrusted your children in our hands to impart knowledge and attitude in them to ensure that they benefit and contribute to national development. Today, they've done that, and we are graduating them and handing them back to society. Congratulations, academics. We appreciate your hard work. We appreciate your commitment. We appreciate your generosity in sharing that with you. And that is knowledge, skill, and attitude.
man ole fanakili police service man imagine na life mo dia jajuge Gambia policeman aywali liro sudah tatamuna de liro sudah tatamuna.
You may kindly resume your seats. Thank you so very much. While we await the arrival of His Excellency, the President of the Republic and the Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, Mr. Adam Barrow, we allow the choir to give us some interview. Thank you so very much, choir, for that brilliant interlude. While we were witnessing that interlude, we witnessed the arrival of His Excellency, the President of the Gambia, and the Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, Mr. Adam Barrow. Next on the agenda will be the Chancellor's procession.
which we will be witnessing in a moment.
Warm welcome to you all from wherever you might be watching. Broadcasting live from the Faraba Banta campus of the University of the Gambia for the 16th convocation ceremony for the class of 2023 and of the journey for all the graduates in the beginning of their socio bringing the crucial important national events live for you from wherever they might be happening. And today we are here at the Faraba Banta campus where we are set to with a lot of students or graduates. We didn't have the exact number, but as soon as we have it, we will just let you know the number of graduates for the 2023 academic year of the University of the Gambia. This is a moment or an event which is always presided over by the President, His Excellency Adama Barrow, the head of state, and equally the Chancellor of the University of the Gambia. The graduates are taking their seats gradually while we await the procession of the chancellors. This is a crucial national event, a crucial event in the academic calendar of the University of the Gambia, and a crucial moment for the families. We are witnessing the arrivals, and when everybody is seated, the events will start with the national anthem. Then we'll have the prayers by the Muslim and Christians, the formal opening ceremony of the 16th convocation ceremony by the registrar and master of ceremonies, a welcome statement by the chairperson, the governing council, the University of the Gambia, goodwill messages from guest vice chancellors or their representatives, the vice chancellor's convocation statement, and then we'll have the chancellor of the University of the Gambia's 16th convocation address, which is going to be the president, that is going to be delivered by the president, the head of state. My name is Famara Baji, and I am joined here by Dado Charm. We will be bringing you the live commentary as the events unfold here at the Faraba Banta campus. We have ministers, the honorable ministers, the Speaker of the National Assembly will be in attendance, the Chief Justice, Honorable Hassan B. Jallo, or the National Assembly members, the Secretary General and Head of Civil Service, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, and other VIPs. If you could recall the last convocation ceremony, they invited a lot of dignitaries from other universities across the world, including neighboring Senegal. And this time around, a lot of diplomats are invited for this diplomatic event. We'll bring you the commentary in English, Mandinka, Wolof, and probably Dado will try Fula as well. She's laughing. I'm not sure if she's comfortable speaking Fula. But Dado, once again, welcome to the convocation ceremony, which is the 16th edition of the University of the Gambia here at the Faraba Banta campus.
Thank you very much, Famara, for that introduction. Mbokk yi ñu ngi leen di nuyu bu baax a baax di leen ziar di leen dalal ci Gambia Radio and Television Services tey nag ñu ngi fii ci Faraba indi leen li nga xamante ni mooy fee xew doon ab graduation mu doon njeextali ñu doon jàng si ati 2023 ci at bi ñu passé mu doon loo xam ne ci jamono juñ toll ni pare neen dinañ leen jox seen kayiti su ko defee ñu tàmbale beneen fànn si seen dundu gannaaw bi nga xamante nag dem neen ba jàng ci University of the Gambia doon bërëb bi jàngeekaay bu gën a kawe tey nag mu doon seen graduation ci jamono juñ toll ni nag ñi ngi toog di waajal lii di cérémonie bi di fête bi waaye tamit nag kii di His Excellency President Adama Barrow dina teewlu ci jamono juñ toll ni moom leen nekk di xaar gannaaw mi nga xamante ne ni tam nag doon na ab njiit si University of the Gambia di bërëb bi jàngeekaay bu gën a kawe ci jamono juñ toll ni fii ci biir réew mi lii nag doon na loo xam ne GRTS dinañ leen ko indi live ñi wax leen bépp xew-xew bu fi xew si lii nga xamante nag mooy fête bi di graduation bi te président bi ci boppam leen nekk di xaar su ko defee mu daal di teewlu waaye nekkut moom kese itam nag ñeneen ci nguur gi dineen daal di teewlu su ko defee rek ñoom tamit ñi fekkee li nga xamante nag mooy bés bi tamit feete jàng xale yi nga xamante nag jàng nañ ci university bi di bërëb bi jàngeekaay bu gën a kaw fii ci biir réew mi ba tam ci niki tey daal dineen leen daal di jox seen kayit ñi daal di tàmbale beneen fànn si seen dunda su ko defee rek ma bàyyi leen ak Famara mu génnee na suuxal ci lii di introduction.
Jërëjëf Dado baraka baake Dado Cham wolon do ko ñuti bi nimmi mbatar la jang komi nga fo tubabu kango to nyami ngani surwa kango bidum Gambia Radio and Television Services bale daming wala kata Faraba Bantati University nin kata Gambia la karambungo te nin cikata karambungo beti banko kanjang ila campus min bije wala ila karandula min bije banko be benna wala to bi pour kana ka karamunto dinni wala minul yalon ko ye sanji nani wala min bo kan yo ke karangolale university to bila kata lunti mi yalon ko karamungo ba fole ko ala baraka ali akatale alla karango danta janneto ibinila kaytol dile la katandila ko sani isita nole nimin la fatala kila karamo la fa bantala banko te sita la fa no nimin la fatala ka doko ke dawo da sita nyini no amunta ko to la karamo bad banna janne mbo be ngolo to jang be ngo nyindu ko mi ngafo nyamin banko nyaton ko min keta His Excellency President Adama Barrow wala ka nyaton kaya wala ka be ngo nyaton kaya wati wo wati sayrano moyla kamunta kabe bengoto janne amala sidla ta fulu ani university la nyaton kolba bunko no ba kacha dol soto kanje so mbe farawa janne mi alon ko fengo fembe kerinje alsa Gambia Radio and Television Services jibenole pour kaje ko atol min mannano jang ali alon min be kerin jang abe kela nyaadile ani minulia mol la diamol fana alfalla kuma kamol fana albawul moyla komi nga fo ñaami ñimmu ben net mi yalon ko ka karamunto dindi jama minul yalon ko ila karamke University of the Gambia aka wala ben ni ñokam bi pour kana ila karamu e to la karam University kana da soron foy bakela e bakela bachelor's degree holder leti bam foy bakela masters leti bam fo PhD lombang itol fanam betar la wo bengoto janne ngamera MC mimbe bengo kuma kakanka kumol sindi molla ala kumoto ngamoje ko molbe janna minul yalon ko wala PhD la wa PhD ni ate fodoro nga tele fanan cikata university la karamoti kamin offer so nga banko nyaton ko soto janne komi nga fo nyami atebe abala kuma kangol dilale wokola fana University la Vice Chancellor wo fanan bala kuma kongol dilale mbe kumo sotolal mi yalon ko aba bola mol bulu minul yalon ko buñato kere kere pour kana nyim bengo ma be jang ka bo bantala bankol kan university dol minul yalon ko ba banta pour kana kana nyim bengo ma be fana chairperson fana min keta governing council la university la governing council ti ate fanan ba kuma kongo dilale na bota wole binala karamunto dinnugol la fenkol dile lale ila award sol dile la wole la buña fengol ti aba tarala wo kono momi yalon ko nsa foko nyin sanji nano wala min siyato woti minule karanke university university min tombong kaje ko katele ya kata mol beti ata fana mba kuma kango dilale te bala buña fengo fana dilalale ni mo benati mi yalon ko akuma yata bankola yirwa kono le tatu momo jita bondi jang aning londo la bola jam mi yalon ko afana bita wo contribute la bankola nyato ta kanne bankola yirwa kanne faba kela private sector le ti bang faba kela mansakunda la bundal le ti bang ifana e fenno soto mi yalon ko ibinala ko wole lafa banko la yirwa nara nyato ta kam mi yalon ko mobe ba wole nyini kan albadi malon famara baji ko mi ngafo tubabo kan to nyamin anin daru cham wolle bali walla mala commentary timoti jang university la campus min ba faraba banta pour ka je kono mi o min be kerin jang atol min mamma be no ka bunya sindi alla ka tandi alla ko
Now is the hour. Up. Ready? After Cuba. Are we set? Thank you, Dahaba. Thank you, Dahaba. Jerejef, jerejef. Jere. Yaminde fa jere bañ. Eh? Yo Sona Mariam. Sona Mariam. Sona Mariam.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now about to witness the Chancellor's procession.
Sona Mariam.
Great. The
Chancellor's procession is ongoing.
The Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, as you all know, is His Excellency the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Adama Barrow. He is being accompanied by members, chairman and members of the Governing Council, the Vice Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, the Registrar of the University of the Gambia, the Chief Director of Operations of the University of the Gambia, and all members of the Governing Council, not forgetting the Honorable Minister of our Line Ministry, Professor Per Gomez. May we rise? All those seated are ought to rise as we witness the Chancellor's procession. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chancellor's procession
doon indil li nga xamante ne nii moo fi war a xew si graduation bi di fukkeeli yoon ak juróom benn bi nga xamante ni xale yi ñu ngi jóge ko fii jeexal seen jàng su ko defee ñi daal di tàmbale beneen fànn si seen dunda ñu ngi gis ni président bi ci boppam moo daal di egsi te itamit nag bokk na si njiiti si University of the Gambia moom mooy chancellor bi ci boppam ndaxte ci tëjum daal képp koo xam ne rek moo jiite réew mi moo dee jiite nii di university bi ci boppam te ci jamono juñ toll ni tànk ak njiit daal moo nekk chancellor bi ci boppam te gis nañ ne egsi na ak ñeneen ñoo xam ne itam nag ay njiit leen ci university bi ba tax na ni dalal su ko defee rek ñuy gën a xuus ci lii di programme bi gis neen ñen
Thank you very much. Please be seated. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start the program with prayers. For an occasion as momentous as this,
Ambinala dua tala
to the hands of the
musulmol ni Christianol dina dua kala na boto la bengo ba continuer
protection and inspiration. To lead us in prayers, we may now invite the Imam Ratib of Faraba, Amadou Dabo.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع إنه إلى بجنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفه ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء واسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يعده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. اللهم لا تدع لنا في مقامنا هذا ما إلى فرجته ولا هم إلى فرجته ولا دين إلى قضيته ولا مير إلى صفيته ولا حاجة من هواي الدنيا والآخرة إلى قضيتها يا رحم يا رحيم يا رب العالمين. ربنا آتينا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة العين واجعلنا متقين إماما. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. كم يبانكو المالا سبتي alman kitala fitino ma jang fitino ma dawda dunya ko almala beddi madube bansa kunda fana mas kunda sambanya almala sone ndai alba sulada lafta bango sabra dawda almala futanije karandelo fana mili karandele londo almala e nafa almala e ke londo barka malang almala e so siba bala ilafta femfana londo kono almala dila barako nin yadota almala ke bango alma fa ne mon karo don alma fa ne mon karo assalamu rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Thank you very much, Imam. May Allah answer our prayers. Still in the mood of prayers, we now invite Reverend Benjamin Michael.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, the Almighty God, creator of the heavens and earth, the owner of our lives, the God in whom we live, move, and have our being, we thank you. We give you praise for a special day like this. Thank you, Lord, for your great work in our lives and in our nation, the Gambia. Thank you, Lord God Almighty, for the development of this nation and the development of the youths and the young people of this nation. Thank you for the progress, oh God, that is being made in moving our country forward. Lord, we ask that you have your way in our lives, in our nation. Now you move the Gambia to greater heights. We thank you for the peace and stability that we enjoy in this country that enables progress to take hold. Let your name be praised. We take it not for granted. We are gracious. We are grateful for what you have done. Be magnified. Lord, we commit this program into your hand. And we ask, oh God, that you oversee every activity, every event, everything that we do here today. That all may go well and bring honor and glory to your name. May your name be praised. This I pray in the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, one God. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend. We are indeed grateful for the blessings bestowed upon us. Your Excellencies, members of the Governing Council, members of the Senate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
And today we're going to witness the graduation of over in the country's quest for effective development. We're going to have graduates in School of Arts,
As we commence, we kindly request that you silence your mobile phones and maintain a respectful demeanor throughout the ceremony. During the presentation of awards or during the presentation of graduates, feel free to express your pride through applause and cheers. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, graduation day is a moment of celebration marking the culmination of years of hard work and the beginning of a new journey, filled with challenges and opportunities. Today, we gather to commemorate the 16th convocation ceremony of the University of the Gambia. This event holds significance on multiple fronts. Firstly, it underscores the preparedness and capabilities of our graduates to contribute meaningfully to society. Secondly, it reaffirms our commitment to the pursuit and dissemination of knowledge. Finally, it highlights the vital relationship between the university and society, emphasizing our interconnectedness and mutual support. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, according to Section 8, Subsection 2 of the Tertiary and Higher Education Act 2016, the Chancellor is the titular head of a public university, and he or she shall preside over ceremonial assemblies of the university and confer degrees and other academic awards of that university. In compliance with the aforementioned legislation, I respectfully call on the Chancellor, His Excellency President Adama Barrow, to constitute this assembly as a convocation of the University of the Gambia for the purpose of conferring degrees, diplomas, and certificates of the University of the Gambia. Thank you very much, Jali. Thank you.
By the authority vested in me by Section 8(2) of the Higher Education Act 2016, I hereby constitute this assembly, the 16th convocation of the University of the Gambia, for the conferment of degrees, diplomas, and certificates of the University of the Gambia.
Thank you. With this proclamation by the Chancellor, the stage is set for the event of the ceremony. Next on the program is the address of welcome by the Chairman of the University Governing Council. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, not everyone is suited to bear the weight of an elephant. Certain responsibilities are reserved for individuals with exceptional qualities. It is with great significance that we gather here today to honor our graduates and celebrate their accomplishments. Honorable Chancellor Sir, members of the Governing Council and the Senate, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the individual deemed worthy, competent and capable of formally welcoming us to the 16th convocation ceremony of the University of the Gambia is none other than the esteemed Chairman of Council, Mr. Matthew Pindu.
Chancellor, sir, Your Excellency, President of the Republic of the Gambia, Adam Barrow, Speaker of the National Assembly and all honorable members here present, the Chief Justice, Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, our own Honorable Minister of Information, Dr. Ismail Sise, all other honorable ministers here present, Excellencies of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, our visiting academics from partner universities, venerable religious leaders, the Governor of West Coast Region, Mr. Usman Bojang, who is also a member of council, Sefo Bakari Sanyang of Combo East, and all royal fathers here present, Akalo Omar Kujabi of Faraba Banta, and heads of neighboring villages, especially Pirang, members of the Governing Council, Vice Chancellor and staff of the UTG, students, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to the first convocation ceremony on the grounds of Faraba Banta campus, the new and permanent home of the UTG. Let me, on behalf of the Chancellor, the Governing Council, Senate and Management, apologize for the short notice of the change of date for this ceremony from yesterday. The first official visit of the President of Senegal could not have been deferred, and a much later date than today would have created greater difficulties. We hope that all who would have normally recognized or performed their religious obligations today would have taken advantage of the different church services times available earlier to fulfill their Sunday obligations, and that they are all here. That this ceremony happens here today further affirms the Honorable Minister's now famous assertion that the move to Faraba Banta campus is irreversible. It also complements the Governing Council's decision and declaration a year ago that the 16th convocation would be held on our own campus. Your Excellency, Chancellor, sir, our boldness in those pronouncements at the time was anchored on our conviction that your commitment to the development of the university would ensure that our wishes and dreams were fulfilled. We once again express our delight and appreciation to you for the inauguration that led to today's ceremony and so spared the blushes of the Honorable Minister and the Governing Council. Thank God we are all here, and proudly so, to savor the new environment. This beautiful venue is a bit out of town. We hope it did not mean too much of a hassle getting here. We are confident that all of us, especially the families and friends of the graduates, will find this a most memorable outing. Today, as is the tradition, there are visiting friends in academia with whom we cooperate in the delivery of programs, staff development, and other areas. We have Professor Akani Akinyemi, representing Obafemi Awolowo University, Nigeria. And from across the border, representing Gaston Berger University in Saint Louis, Professor Sali Diouf, first Vice Rector and Head of Delegation, Professor Ibrahim Ajany, Professor Ngala Jite, Professor Amsata Njai. Sheikh Anta Diop University in Dhaka is represented by Professor Mohamed Bashir Nyang, Vice Rector. We extend a warm hand of welcome to you and pray that you enjoy the best hospitality that the smiling coast of Africa can offer during your brief stay. Let me also welcome the President of the Student Union, who was recently elected. His name Nyaninka Manjan, and he replaces Kemo. The presence of the Student Union representative in Council is of crucial importance, and we are sure that Mr. Manjan will do as well as everybody else who preceded him. Your Excellency Chancellor, the transfer to Faraba Banta campus fortuitously falls within the Silver Jubilee year of the birth of the university. It's coming at a time of other landmark developments and spectacular successes in some areas, portends a new area of consolidation and progress towards the attainment of the high standards of university education. As an indication of the institution's growing maturity, for the first time, the four most senior officers, the Vice Chancellor and his three deputies, are on full-time appointment at professorial level. Connected to that, we are elated to announce another significant find in the treasure trove of Gambian academics and experts in the diaspora, in the passing of Dr. Sir William Jabang, who accepted to come home to join the nation-building effort. He occupies the newly established position of Chief Director of Operations. There are scores of relatively young Gambians outside whose academic and other technical expertise are needed in our universities, I must say, now that USET is in place, and other sectors. We hope and pray that whenever the circumstances permit, they would consider the call to in-country national service. At the same time, we urge that systems be developed at the national level to make it easier for those in the diaspora to make homecoming an attractive and competitive option. The UTG is very conscious of the need to develop its own capacity and is currently supporting a significant number of its staff in various fields in institutions around the world. Your Excellency, Chancellor Sir, the past several years have been dedicated to the enhancement of quality delivery at all levels of the university. In this regard, plans have been put in place and strategies adopted and implemented for revival, restructuring, and consolidation in every sector of the UTG, from governance, management, finance, academic programs and research, to student and staff development and welfare, and the operating environment. Systems are being built to enhance efficiency in our operations and to eliminate subjectivity in our decision-making processes, including admissions and awards. With regard to programs, the most significant development has been with the dentistry department of the School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences, which will pass out its first set of homegrown dentists in a couple of years. We want to thank Your Excellency's government for treating the building and equipping of the dentistry facilities as a special project. Let me also recognize the dedication and untiring efforts of Dr. Melville Omogeorge, who has been the engine driving this dentistry endeavor from inception to its current reality. Work on the programs for a Department of Pharmacy is advancing, and recent developments have opened up the possibility of strong partners for the speedy realization of the project. With the establishment of USET, the core engineering programs of UTG have been ceded to that institution. We are, however, proud today to award degrees to the pioneers set of locally trained civil and electronic engineers. The development and review of curricula are an ongoing process as we consciously comply with all prescriptions and criteria approved by NACA. Chancellor, sir, an area of concern to the Governing Council is in budgeting and finance for the full execution of the strategic priorities adopted as part of the VC's vision and the implementation of the key areas of performance on the performance contract with MOHAS. It is important to note that tuition fees have not increased since 2015, but the cost of operations has mounted significantly. Because of the contending interest from all sectors on the national budget, shortfalls are being recorded in the government subvention to the UTG, leading to gaps in our recurrent costs and resources for planned projects. Internal efforts are being made to generate income from research and consultancy projects, but the systems driving these are at their developmental stages, and so the source is not yet lucrative for the university. The Governing Council has taken a hard look at the situation and has come to the conclusion that the most viable option towards a solution of the fiscal predicament of the UTG is an increase in tuition fees and other fees. The Governing Council has therefore made proposals for new grades of fees, which have been submitted to the appropriate authorities. Government has been subsidizing higher education at a very significant level and will undoubtedly continue to do so. However, we all know and must accept that high-quality university education is not cheap anywhere in the world. We believe that citizens should be prepared to pay a fair share of the cost of quality higher education for their children and wards. Being no stranger to our social expenditure inclinations, the Governing Council is advocating a resetting of our priorities as a people. It should be a proud feeling of national duty to be part of the effort to make the UTG match the best in academia globally. Chancellor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as chairman during this critical rebuilding period, let me put on record my deep appreciation of the unflinching cooperation and support of my colleagues on the governing board, past and present. This very rich blend of men and women from various areas of endeavor with expertise and vast experience exhibit total commitment to discharging their responsibility with sincerity and forthrightness for the greater good of the Gambia. They have been unwavering in their determination to build and nurture a progressive and positive image of the university. There is certainly a lot more to be accomplished. However, we are confident that a strong springboard has been built by which subsequent efforts could be propelled to lift the value of this national asset to globally acclaimed heights. Our work as a council has been made easier by the high level of support that we have always received from the Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, except that at times keeping pace with the Honorable Minister becomes a task in itself. We owe a special debt of gratitude to the senior management of the university for their guidance and support. I have no doubt that the incumbent Vice Chancellor has the right vision with his new team, and we raise the profile of the UTG to a level of great pride to all Gambians. We also commend the staff and students for their cooperation and interest at building a better university of the Gambia. I'm sure they will take ownership of this new campus and help develop it into a serene environmental showpiece. To the graduating class, I want you to always remember the recommendation of your dean for the conferment of your degree, that you have been found, and I quote, worthy in character and learning. Discipline and honesty are two traits of good character that I want you to most embrace as you face the world of work. The impression one gets these days is that the two character attributes of discipline and honesty are the most embattled virtues within the general citizenry. Indiscipline is rampant in our work ethic among road users, drivers, and pedestrians alike, and in our attitude to the disposal of waste. Whether perceived or real, the existence of corruption at significant levels persists in our collective psyche, the root cause of which is a serious deficit in honesty within us as a nation. You should therefore endeavor to rate highly in these two virtues and so proudly stand out as being different. If you do, you will excel professionally and contribute positively to society by fostering a culture of reliability and integrity. You will then be worthy ambassadors of the University of the Gambia. As I heartily congratulate you on this joyous day, I wish you the best in your future endeavors in academia or other walks of life, and trust that you will always be worthy representatives of the UTG and your family and friends wherever fate takes you. Have a happy graduation celebration, and I thank you all for your attention.
Thank you, Chairman of Council. Please join me in applauding Mr. Matthew Ndur for his heartfelt welcome speech. Thank you. And next on the program is goodwill messages from guest vice chancellors or their representatives. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the University of the Gambia has forged partnerships and collaborations with numerous universities worldwide. Today we are privileged to host esteemed guests from various institutions. Among them are Professor Akani Akiniemi, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research, Innovation and Development, Obafemi Awolowo University, representing the Vice Chancellor, Professor Saliu Ju, First Vice Rector, representing the Rector of Gaston Berger University, and Professor Muhammad, Vice Rector, Admin and Finance, representing the Rector of Sheikh Anta Diop University. As is customary in ceremonies of academic significance, we extend the honor of delivering goodwill messages to our distinguished international guests. With your gracious permission, Honorable Chancellor, respectfully invite Professor Akani Akiniemi to share his goodwill message with a time limit of 3 minutes. Thank you.
His Excellencies, please permit me to adopt the already well-established protocol because of the exigencies of time. So I bring esteemed Christians from the Prophet Awolowo University, particularly from the Vice Chancellor, Professor Adebayo Simeon Bamire. He would have loved to be here, but he needed to travel for other engagements. So I bring greetings from him and the management. We continue to appreciate the friendship, the partnership, and the collaboration we have with the University of Gambia, and we are looking forward towards further collaborations. My congratulations will go first to the university management for your investment in producing these wonderful graduating students. And by that also I'm extending my congratulations to all of the lecturers who have invested in this, our young people, and also the administrators in the university who have made this happen. Congratulations to you all. To the parents and guardians of graduating students, I sincerely want to congratulate you. You should be happy for yourself because you have seen the reward of your investment. Congratulations, and I pray that God will make you to enjoy the benefits of your investment in these young ones. I think you will say a loud amen. To the graduating students, I bring you warm greetings, and I said a big congratulations. It's been argued that when you have a primary education, the impact is for yourself and your immediate family. So when you have a secondary education, you are likely to impact your community. But with a university education, you are likely to impact your country, the region, Africa, and the globe. So on that note, I want to welcome you to the knowledge economy, and I believe that you will shine and you will make the best use of the investment that has been put in you. Again, I want to say a big congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please, let's give Prof. Akinyemi a warm round of applause. Thank you, Jali. Next, we invite Professor Saliu Ju, First Vice Rector, representing the Rector of Gaston Berger University, to give his goodwill message.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic and Chancellor of the University of Gambia, Mr. Adama Barrow, Your Excellency, the Vice President, Mr. Mohamed Diallo, Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly, my Lord Chief Justice, Secretary General and Head of the Civil Service, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, other Cabinet Minister, Honorable Religious Leader, Honorable Member of the National Assembly, Excellency Member of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, Chairperson and Member of the University Governing Council, the Vice Chancellor and other Principal Officer of the University of the Gambia, Member of Senate of UTG, distinguished Vice Chancellor and invited scholar from Partner University, staff and students of the University of the Gambia, distinguished guests, graduates and their families, friends of UTG, member of the Megan. To be invited as a speaker at the University of the Gambia in 16 convocation ceremony is for me, and particularly for the Chancellor of UGB, Professor Magat Ndiaye, a great honor and privilege. The Gambian and Senegal have a long tradition of collaboration. Both countries have been united to form a confederation in the 80s. This is testimony to the strong tie that link our two nations, our two universities, the University of the Gambian and Gaston Berger University of Saint Louis, have a long tradition of fruitful cooperation dating back from many years now. More than 72 UTG students were trained in 3 master programs: mathematics, computer science, and statistics, and 5 PhD in mathematics and computer science. Our achievements are great and our perspective bright. Among our cooperation perspective, we can cite the promotion of faculty, research, scholar, administration, and student exchange for institutional developing in both institutions. Collaborative research to be carried in one of both institutions. The agreement of both institutions to promote collaborative educational activities and exchange for faculty and students. Gaston Berger University support of UTG graduates program such as mathematics, statistics, data science, telecommunication, physical and chemistry. With this perspective, our university are able to join their strengths to confront the numerous challenges facing our country on our development and shared prosperity. Dear graduates, first of all, let me congratulate you for your outstanding performance during your training. I'm thrilled to share with you this moment of recognition of your great achievement and the promise that it brings. I hope this will open doors to great careers for us and every one of you. I'm confident that you will bring precious contribution to the development of your country. At UTG, where you accumulate knowledge and expertise in various fields through hard work, you are being honored today for all your effort. I would also like to acknowledge and congratulate UTG's teaching and administration staff for the great deal of dedication and work they have always demonstrated. Dear Congress, let me finish by wishing you successful and professional career and social life. I'm very confident that you will for sure achieve amazing things for your country and the continent. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Professor Juve. Please, let's give Professor Juve another warm round of applause. Thank you. Next to be invited is Professor Muhammad Basir Nyang, Vice Rector, Admin and Finance, representing Director of Sheikh Anta Diop University, Dhaka.
I'm very sorry to speak French or Wolof because my English is very, very bad. Wolof is okay? Yeah. Excellence, Mr. Président, Monsieur le Président de la République de Gambie, Mesdames, Messieurs les membres du gouvernement et du Sénat, Monsieur le Chief of Justice, Messieurs les ministres, Mesdames, Messieurs les étudiants et leurs familles, chers invités, dama ñëw tey représenter Université Cheikh Anta Diop ci bërëb bu mag bi li tax ñu teew tey day feddale xaritoo bi am ci Sénégal ak Gambie di feddale tamit xaritoo bi am ci Gambie ak dëkk yi ko wër yëpp li ñu dajale dafa nekk ne danoo bëgg a sargal xale yoo xam ne danoo jàng liggéey lu yàgg tey ñu war leen sargal teg leen ci kanam muy lauréat yi war a génn tey recteur université Cheikh Anta Diop yónni ma fi pour ma représenter ko cérémonie bi kon cérémonie graduation la mais tamit cérémonie xaritoo la université yi nekk ci Afrique dafa am ay mbir yu bëri yu nu bokk muy ay challenge ay défi lu jëm ci xarala yu bees yi lu jëm ci financement yu metti yi war a am lu jëm ci modalité jàngale yu bees yi yu jëm ci gouvernance universitaire lu jëm ci université yu war a dalal étudiants yoo xam ne dañuy gën a bëri te structures yi bariwul noonu loolu tamit woote ay façon jàngalin yu bees ñu koy tuddee hybridation co-enseignement enseignement à distance muy modalité yu bees yoo xam ne ñun ñëpp dañ ci war a ànd di ci xalaat défi yooyu ay défi la yoo xam ne dañ koy retrouver ci University of the Gambia di ko retrouver Université Cheikh Anta Diop di ko retrouver Université Gaston Berger ak feneen ak feneen waaye dajaloo bi dajaloo tey wane na ni défi la yoo xam ne nii université Afrique yi mën nañ koo réussir bi dee ànd nañ nekk benn loolu moo doon sama adresse may finir di remercier président Barrow ci taxawaay bi mu am diggante Gambia ak Sénégal di remercier njiitu University of the Gambia ci taxawaay ak lëkkaloo bi bëgg lëkkaloo ak université Sénégal yi di remercier di féliciter encore lauréat yépp ñoom ak seeni famille di jéggalu encore ci wax ji ci wolof di leen sant di leen gërëm yéen ñëpp merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much, Professor Nyang. Please join me to give Professor Nyang a warm round of applause. Yeah, thank you very much. The next item on the program is the Vice Chancellor's Convocation Address. Honorable Chancellor, sir, members of Council and the Senate, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I respectfully invite the Vice Chancellor, Professor Herbert Robinson, to address the convocation.
Your Excellency, our Chancellor, President of the Republic of the Gambia, Adama Barrow, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Professor Per Gomez, other cabinet ministers, Secretary General, honorable members of National Assembly, Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, Governor of West Coast Region, Akalo, Faraba, other chiefs, service chiefs, heads of agencies, religious leaders, Chairperson, Mr. Martin Dur, members of the University Governing Council, past Governing Council members as well. Our visitors, Deputy Vice Chancellor Obafemi, Awolowo University, Vice Rector Gaston Berger University, Vice Rector Sir Anta Diop University, members of the delegation from Senegal, distinguished advisors, scholars, members of Senate, senior administration of the University of the Gambia, staff and students of the University of Gambia, friends and partners of the University of Gambia, graduates and their families, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and welcome to the convocation ceremony. It is an honor and a pleasure to join you today to mark the celebration of the 16th convocation ceremony of the University of the Gambia. May I welcome in our midst our Chancellor, President of the Republic of the Gambia, His Excellency Mr. Adama Barrow. May I also welcome the Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Professor Pierre Gomez. And of course, our distinguished eminent scholars who travel long distances to be with us here. I also welcome the chairperson and members of the Governing Council and all government officials present here. We appreciate our graduates, their parents, guardians, relatives, friends, staff, students from the University of Gambia, other stakeholders, partners of the university. This is my third address to the university convocation in just over 2 years as the Vice Chancellor, following my appointment on 4th January 2022. I'm indeed very delighted to take part in the 16th convocation ceremony of the University of Gambia. The 16th convocation is taking place here at our new home, our permanent home, Faraba Banta campus, which is a magnificent setting for such an occasion. Graduation ceremony is a significant milestone for the university community, particularly our students. It is an achievement and a fitting reward after a few years of hard work, dedication, and commitment to their studies. In this convocation ceremony, over 1,300 undergraduate and postgraduate students who, having been found worthy in character and learning, will be awarded various degrees. For the graduating class of December 2022 and May 2023, we will award degrees in the following fields of learning. In the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, 38 students, 17 male, 21 female. In the School of Arts and Sciences, there is 280 students, 150 males, 130 females. The School of Business and Public Administration, 417, 195 male, 49 females. The School of Engineering and Architecture, 30, 21 males, 9 females. Now, in the School of Engineering and Architecture, we have various programs. Planning and Design, 16 students will be graduating in that discipline. Civil Engineering, there will be 10. Electrical and Electronic Engineering, there will be 4. Chancellors, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is important to note that we now have homegrown civil engineering, electrical and electronic graduates for the first time in the history of the Gambia. Both the civil engineering and electronic and electrical engineering programs are phased out as UTG, as USED is now delivering these programs. For the Faculty of Law, we have 45, 22 males, 23 females. The School of Information Technology and Communication, we have 51 students, 41 males, 10 females. For School of Journalism and Digital Media, we have 12, 2 males, 10 females. For School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences, we have a total of 151, 77 males, 74 females. Now, medicine has 77, nursing 24, public health 19, other areas 31. For this graduate program from the School of Graduate Studies and Research, we have a total of 91, 48 males, 43 females. And this figure includes the PhD in climate change and education, we have 8. The PhD in public administration, we have 3. Chancellor, the total number of students will be graduating is 1,329 to be precise. 735 males, 587 females. On behalf of our Senate and indeed the staff and students of the University of the Gambia, I congratulate you all and wish you even greater achievement in years to come. You should be rest assured that we will be glad to continue to partner with every one of you and to support you to your steady progress in your career development. Chancellor, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the university focuses on 3 main areas. So I'll be presenting the report card for 2023 in these 3 key pillars of the university: teaching and learning, research, services to the community to support key stakeholders in the public sector, private sector, civil society, and development partners. Let me just highlight some of these achievements for 2023. In the area of teaching and learning activities in 2023, with a student population of 6,719, the university successfully delivered 54 undergraduate programs, 22 postgraduate master's programs, and 4 PhD programs in agronomy, climate change, education, public administration, and law. For the enrollment of new students in 2023, in January, the university received 996 applications, admitted 562 students due to limited space and infrastructure. The School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences and the Faculty of Law did not admit any new students in January 2023 because of clinical space in the case of the School of Medicine, and of course in law there are challenges in recruiting full-time staff in that particular program. This gives us a 56% successful rate for applicants. In September 2023, because the university operates a dual program, entries in January and September. In September, we received 1,644 applications and admitted 748 students, giving us a success rate of 47%. In terms of gender, 58% were male, 42% were female. When it comes to enrollment for postgraduate programs in 2023, the number of graduate students enrolled in 2023 is over 300, with about a third of the students, 101 at the School of Business and Public Administration, 60 at the School of Arts and Sciences, mainly in international relations and diplomacy. 75 students are at the School of Education, and 67 are at the School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences, mainly in the areas of public health, midwifery, and nursing. Now, for our overall intake in postgraduate, 70% are males, 30% are females. We are very conscious of this gender gap, and we will be doing our best to address that gender gap. It's also worth noting that there are limited programs in agriculture, information technology and communication, and tourism and culture. The University of the Gambia must respond to the needs of the Gambia, and we are taking measures to address that, because there is considerable opportunity for expansion of our postgraduate programs in terms of scope and scale to respond to the Gambia's recovery-focused National Development Plan 2023-2027, to strengthen capacity in key areas of agriculture, environment including land governance, health and basic sciences, information, communication and technology, and tourism and culture. First, in agriculture, there is an urgent need for the university to support the government to stimulate agricultural growth through scientific and technological interventions, particularly in building climate resilience and addressing the serious challenges posed to the farming ecosystem. There is a need to modernize the sector as well as food security, quality, nutrition, value addition, industrialization for the creation of enterprise and development. The university is working with partner universities in Africa through ReForum, the Regional Universities Forum for Capacity Building in Agriculture, and other universities in Europe, United States or America to develop new programs in critical areas in agriculture. On the environment, significant areas in the Gambia are vulnerable to flooding, increased congestion and pollution due to inadequate rural and urban planning, poor land use planning and implementation, and of course the effects of climate change. The university is working with GIZ, Germany, and the World Bank team to develop programs in land governance to address issues in land management, urban and rural planning, and real estate development. Second, in health and basic sciences, there is a need to support the government's commitment through the National Health Policy to deliver good quality health care that is accessible, affordable, and responsive to the needs of the population, to improve key health indicators, including maternal and child health, postnatal care, and nutrition. Although steady progress has been made in the supply of doctors to the health sector in the Gambia, there is still significant gaps in terms of pre-med, preclinical, and clinical use. The School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences rely heavily on technical cooperation programs, World Bank, support in other areas such as sabbatical appointments and visiting scholars to deliver lectures in most health specialty areas. We are conscious of that, and we're putting every effort to address that. We're also working with the Ministry of Health to develop a program in a Doctor of Pharmacy program supported by the World Bank. Third, supporting the digital transformation agenda of the newly created Ministry of Digital Economy in Gambia is essential to attract significant investment in the ICT sector. It is therefore necessary to develop knowledge and skills in the field of information, communication, and technology as the key driver for future success of the country. The university has been working in partnership with universities in Africa and Asia to develop programs in ICT areas with the support of the Islamic Development Bank to build capacity and to keep abreast of rapid developments in the sector. Fourth, tourism and culture is a crucial driver of economic growth. The government of the Gambia aims to make tourism a highly competitive and sustainable industry. The University of the Gambia is therefore working with partners in the United Kingdom through a network of partnerships of universities in Africa and Asia to develop programs in responsible tourism, ecotourism, and realty areas. Chancellor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on the second pillar of research and consulting activities, I am pleased to report that we've made significant progress. We've secured external funding for research, consultancy, and other activities of over $100 million in collaboration with various stakeholders. Let me give you a few examples of some of these externally funded programs. The epidemiology of breast cancer in the Gambia, this is a grant from the Global Health University of Duke University, United States. The value of $25,000 US. Capacity strengthening of transdisciplinary education for communicable disease care, or non-communicable disease care in West Africa. It's a capstone project. This is funded by the European Commission under Erasmus and is about 97,000 euros. The open and distance learning program, this is a very good initiative to help the university build capacity to deliver online courses. This is funded by the Commonwealth of Learning, Canada, and the value of the grant is about $680,000. The RECLOM project, which is the feasibility study on climate change, land use management, and renewable energy in the Gambia, funded by the Federal Minister of Research and Education in Germany. This is about 670,000 euros. Then we have the TRACER study on TVET graduates in the Gambia in partnership with the Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology. That's about $2.7 million. We have programs on strengthening inclusive citizen engagement for more accountable governance in the Gambia, funded by UNDP, 3 million Gambian dollars. We have a lot of significant projects that's going on. Impediments to women in politics, enhancing women's participation in politics, funded by UNDP, just over $1 million. Then study on persons with disabilities in the Gambia in collaboration with the Federation of Disabled and the Ministry of Children. That is almost $2 million. So Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, the university has made success in this particular front. We've also engaged with partners, and UTG was a partner, and we co-hosted the following events in 2023 in the Gambia. The first one was organized with West Africa Research and Innovation Management Association, and the theme of that workshop or conference was research management in the era of equitable partnership and open science. We've also the general meeting of the Association of West African Universities on the theme, Positioning Higher Education in West Africa for the 21st Century, Challenges and Opportunities. We've also hosted the 13th Conference on Research in Computer Science and its Applications in association with the Senegalese Association of Researchers in Computer Science. The Banjul International Surgical Scientific Conference was also co-hosted by UTG with colleagues from the School of Medicine. And the theme was development of minimally invasive surgery in resource-limited settings. On community service engagement, which is the third pillar, our academic staff have published in reputable international journals, and we are able to engage with various stakeholders to address some of the challenges that we have in the Gambia. Let me give you a few examples of some of these research outputs. The determinants of public debt in the Gambia, success and impact of strategic plan implementation on public service delivery, impact of foreign direct investment on economic growth in the Gambia. So these are just examples of what we can do, engage partners to address some of the challenges in this country. Chancellor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have established a Science for Development group in 2023 to promote a culture of research focusing on addressing problems, social challenges to inform policymaking and practice. We need support from all stakeholders to address the problems that we face as a nation. In terms of our engagement with others, our university staff have led important developments in developing a sustainable model of higher education financing for the Gambia in collaboration with the Minister of Higher Education, Research and Technology. I'm glad to inform you that that formed the basis of the student loan policy and the bill to increase access to higher education. University staff have also represented various institutions in committees. For example, chairperson of Gambia Tourism and Hospitality Institute, Commissioner, Gambia Commission, Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, member of the task force for the development of open and distance learning policy for higher education in the Gambia. When I was appointed just 2 years ago, we set out 6 priority areas which are essentially central to the Quality First agenda. These priorities are important to address the 3 pillars I have just outlined. And I will just briefly report on the progress we have made. In terms of student experience, staff development and welfare, the space, both physical and virtual, the system for performance management, sustainable financing, stakeholder engagement to strengthen the link between academia and industry. On student experience, a total of over 60 undergraduate programs, 27 postgraduate degree programs were reviewed by the University of Ibadan as part of the soft component of the Faraba Banta project to respond to our socio-economic needs and to enhance the experience of students. We've also been working on preparation for NACA accreditation. An institutional self-evaluation pilot study was conducted at the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences to assess the feasibility, duration, cost, and challenges that may be encountered during the planned UTG self-evaluation process. In terms of graduate opportunities, we collaborated with the National Youth Service Scheme and the Ministry of Youth and Sports to develop and launch the National Graduate Scheme Service, which recruited about 100 graduates with the support of UNDP and the Ministry of Youth and Sports. On staff development, we remain committed to developing our staff both long-term training and short-term training. On long-term training, UTG granted leave to 14 staff for PhD programs, 9 staff for master's degree programs, 3 staff for professional studies and fellowships. On short-term training, early career staff and 2 postgraduate students participated in training offered by PADA. PADA is the Pan-African Doctor Academy at the University of Ghana. 30 UTG staff also benefited from training on open and distance learning to build capacity online delivery programs. We also have staff exchange very significant with Spain and Turkey as part of Erasmus. We have 20 students, 9 staff who travel to University of Jaén in Spain. On space, for a significant part of 2023, there were considerable challenges on the availability of office space for lecturers, classroom space, chairs, teaching equipment for effective teaching and learning, notably in the 3 schools: the School of Business, Public Administration, the School of Arts and Sciences, the School of Education. However, the challenges with space were overcome because of the Faraba campus, which was completed. So the 2 largest schools, Arts and Science in Birkama, Business and Public Administration in Kanifing, were relocated to Faraba in the right time. However, the School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences continue to face challenges. And we are glad to hear that His Excellency, our Chancellor, is very keen on the construction work on the dental school. Of course, there remains challenges in terms of practicals, lab spaces, and teaching spaces. On system for professional management, the university have introduced a new system called Annual Performance Evaluation Report, APA. APA has been developed by a committee and is submitted to Senate for consideration. A similar system will be developed for other administrative departments. APA is designed to change the work culture and incentivize hard work and reward performance. On sustainable financing, the university created a number of centers: the Center for Transitional Justice and Sustainable Peace, the Center for Sustainable Development and Policy Studies, the Center for Food Science and Nutrition, the CFAL International Training Center for Authorities and Leaders in partnership with United Nations Institute of Training and Research and the UTG itself. These centers are making significant progress. Let me just highlight just a few. The proposal sent to UNDP to operationalize the center, to conduct a post-TRRC study, and to strengthen the justice sector has been approved with an estimated support of $100,000 US. We are working on a second proposal which has just been submitted to the African Development Bank led by the United Nations Development Program. The Center for Food Science and Nutrition, again, progress was made. Proposal was sent to the Arab Bank for Economic Development Africa, BADIA, on agricultural productivity. This was followed immediately after an annual general meeting in Harare, Zimbabwe, when the Gambia was selected with few other countries for this initiative. On the CFAL Center, that is the International Training Center for Authorities and Leaders, we've launched our first training with GBOS, the Bureau of Statistics, on data analysis using STATA and SPSS. We are also working with the Gambia Police Force to develop programs on community policing, criminal justice, and related areas. On stakeholder engagement, again, we have made significant progress. The university continues to enjoy the partnership from the UN systems, particularly UNDP, UNFPA, UNITA, and other stakeholders, of course. Here, I'm glad to report on two major achievements. We signed with AUF, the Francophone University Agency, to develop an employability center at the Brikama campus. I have the pleasure to report that the Employability Center will be inaugurated on 25th April, few days' time, as part of the third edition of the AUF Pan-African Conference, which will be hosted in the Gambia from 25th to 26th April 2024. Ministers in charge of higher education and the vice chancellors of higher education institutions from other countries, notably Senegal, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, and other countries will be attending this high-level event. On partnership with UNDP, we continue to strengthen it. Our students were involved in the SDG Challenge in collaboration with UNDP. We have also launched the biannual development forum on SDGs to provide a platform and knowledge hub for stakeholders to discuss and share insights on the progress and challenges related to sustainable development programs. We have key partners in Turkey. We continue to engage them: Gaziantep University, Istanbul University, Ankara University, Middle East Technical University. We have signed MOUs with all 4 universities to build capacity in key areas central to UTGs. We have started working with Ankara University on a health project, which has started very soon. We've continued to support tertiary institutions, the Gambia College, MDI, GTI, USED, and NACA, through our tuition waiver program. In conclusion, steady progress has been made in key areas of the university in terms of the key pillars. However, there are significant opportunities for improvement in strengthening the link to government, in strengthening the link to private sector, civil society, and other development partners. However, there is a need for change. Change is coming at the University of Gambia with the recruitment of senior management team, the deputy vice chancellors for teaching and learning, research and innovation, and the chief director of operations, and the transition to a performance-based, resource-based culture, with the realignment of job descriptions for deans and other categories of staff. Change is a prerequisite to reposition the University of Gambia in its rightful position as a laboratory for change and the engine for socio-economic development and progress. We must therefore embrace change to a new structure for accountable leadership and change management, to manage performance, conflict of interest, and conflicts of commitment that slows down vital processes in the university's development. A long-term perspective is required for the university to achieve its vision and fulfill its mission, to respond to complex socio-economic and environmental challenges facing the Gambia, the sub-region, and the region at large. Capacity building is therefore required to provide a catalytic effect on the significant investment that has been made so far on physical infrastructure at Farapa. We call on partners, the government, the private sector, civil society, and development partners to support the following priority initiatives. First, the Student Employability, Entrepreneurship and Development Project, called SEED. This project is designed to equip students with relevant employability skills, working in partnership with the Ministry of Youth and Sports and other stakeholders, to support students' transition to the labor market, to become entrepreneurs and to develop as future leaders. This project has been finalized, so we are approaching different partners for support. The second project is Staff Capacity Building and Institutional Training Project. With under a quarter of staff with terminal degrees, UTG faces a considerable challenge in sustaining specialized postgraduate programs, which we must deliver as an institution to be relevant. A capacity building and institutional strengthening project has been finalized with several components. Again, we'll be approaching different stakeholders for support. The third project is on diversity and inclusiveness. The university must reflect society. Recognizing diversity and respecting the plight of differently able is important in our society. The university has initiated a project for diversity and inclusiveness, aimed at expanding opportunities and increasing access to respond to society's wider challenges. In closing, Chancellor, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I cannot end this convocation address without expressing my sincere appreciation to the Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology and his team, members of the Governing Council and Senate of the University for their support and cordial relationships that this administration has enjoyed during the past year. All of our students and staff deserve special commendation for their commitment to the maintenance of a stable and progressive academic calendar at the University of the Gambia. To the graduates, graduation is not an end of your education. In fact, it is the beginning of a new chapter for you. Some of you, no doubt, will transition into the job market immediately. Others will embark on creating jobs as young entrepreneurs. Some will go on for further studies. Whatever your choices, we hope that all of you can make a difference as we embark on this exciting new chapter, a new future to support the transformation of our country. The knowledge and skills you acquire at the university will provide a solid foundation to build on. You are now in a better position to embrace challenges and to translate them into opportunities for development, growth, and for nation building. I conclude my convocation address with a quote from Benjamin Franklin: "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." I thank you all for your kindness.
Thank you very much, Vice Chancellor, for that comprehensive report. Please join me to give the Vice Chancellor a very warm round of applause. Thank you very much, Jali. Honorable Chancellor, sir, Your Excellencies, members of the Council and the Senate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor, most respectfully, to invite the Honorable Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, His Excellency, Mr. Adama Barrow, to address the convocation.
Honorable Cabinet Ministers, honorable members of the National Assembly, Your Excellencies, members of the diplomatic and the consular corps, religious leaders, chairman and members of the University of the Gambia Governing Council, the Vice Chancellor and members of Senate, eminent scholars and Vice Chancellors from partner universities and elsewhere, staff, graduates and students of the UTG, senior government officials and service chiefs, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Before I begin reading my statement, I will first thank the chairman. He wanted them to move the podium because he never wanted me to be under the sun. But I said, if my Vice Chancellor is able to deliver his speech under this hot sun, and he is from Banjul, I asked the Chancellor, I'm from Mankamankunda. I think I can deliver my speech under this hot sun. So thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. First of all, I am very proud to be here. And I think my higher education minister is proud, my chairman, the Vice Chancellor, the staffs of the university and the graduates. I think we are all proud to be here. You know why? Because we are in a place we call home. And there is a saying, there is no place like home. This is a life legacy for all of us, Gambians. So we should be proud of ourselves to have a place we call home. And I will seize the opportunity also to congratulate your own Dr. Sise as our new Minister of Information. Normally when I attend the graduation ceremony during my former Vice President's time, Badara Diouf, if we are seated, I will turn and ask him, where is Dr. Sise sitting? Over there. But today his sitting arrangement has changed. He's very visible, he's just behind me here. So congratulations. Like all other universities, the University of the Gambia UTG convocation ceremonies are always significant highlights of university life in the Gambia. There are similarly prominent spotlights on my government's annual calendar, which we look forward to with profound interest and pride. I humbly feel immensely honored, therefore, to preside over this 16th edition. As Chancellor, Head of State, and guest speaker, it is my singular privilege to begin on behalf of all Gambians by congratulating all the graduates, the higher education and UTG family, as well as all the family units, friends, and well-wishers associated with the occasion. With deep gratitude and honor, I also welcome our distinguished scholars and guests for their esteemed presence. We value your attendance. The graduates and future ambassadors of the UTG should be particularly proud that we are here to celebrate their achievements. We are here to joyfully acknowledge and reward the dedication, perseverance, and hard work leading to this remarkable moment. In applauding their accomplishments and bidding them farewell at the end of this crucial chapter of their academic journey. We are here also to usher the graduates into of their life story. In this light, the guiding theme of my address is empowering and inspiring change agents through education and training. If there are graduates who have never reflected on how to contribute effectively to transforming the conditions of their families, communities, and nation, this is the moment of inspiration for you to devote part of your life to this very challenging aspect of responsible citizenship. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, nation building requires genuine patriotic change agents to identify, initiate, and guide the necessary change process to shape the future through positive social transformation of our institutions and communities. Given the current situation, we have to continually groom, inspire, and empower change agents to drive our Yiriwa National Development Plan 2023-2027 while mainstreaming all relevant international agreements. Quite naturally, change is an unstoppable trend in life. It takes effect within and around us, but it can be constructively initiated and managed. As every citizen is affected by change, it is best that we influence it as development agents and be part of the change process. At worst, we must not resist it whenever it comes about for the better. Because learning and education and training change implications. Change agents generally act on such occasions as knowledge, experience, wisdom, and vision. Education and training does empower people to play vital roles in socio-economic and political processes, political change processes. To step up this empowerment drive, my government will continue to create educational opportunities irrespective of socio-economic background or other circumstances. As Chancellor of the UTG, my commitment to the transforming the higher education landscape in the Gambia and nurturing a generation of change agents have no bounds. The country needs a lot more change agents armed with knowledge and skills to purposefully apply their agency to develop a result-oriented culture. A culture of noble service, hard work, discipline, and a high sense of responsibility to initiate positive change and track progress. Ladies and gentlemen, as you graduate today to join the ranks of the change agents already in action, we urge you to embark on a transformation journey for meaningful impact on life in your communities and nation. To cite examples, be inspired by the scientists who have transformed the world through technology, the educators who have transformed illiteracy into enlightenment, and the political leaders who have amazingly transformed the lives of their people and the landscape of their countries through impactful projects. Projects like the UTG, I think this is a life-changing project. It's very impactful. In this direction, who among you here can promise to invent a life-changing device for humanity? How many of you, the graduates, are determined to develop new business models or revolutionize agriculture to transform the Gambian economy? Remembering that with strong conviction, nothing is impossible. Fill your minds with such noble inspirations. The outcome could surprise you. The government recognizes the need to build on your successes, accelerate progress and sustainable development, and overcome our challenges. Inspiring and empowering change agents are critical to attaining such goals. We know that knowledge is a vehicle of change, and all human beings are potential agents in the process. As a result, one is potentially a change agent, a change target, or a change body in instances when people try to resist change. I advise you, the graduates, to be aware that being a change agent involves being proactive, innovative, and resilient in the face of difficulty. For Gambians, it entails applying the values of integrity, compassion, and empathy as we endeavor to influence lives and create the Gambia we want. The university consistently illustrates that higher education conclusively influences change. There is hardly any formal institution in the Gambia without UTG graduates, and they excel in other lands as they do at home. Many UTG graduates now serve as change agents for institutional or socio-economic transformation, or participate actively in development through their strength of character, creative ideas, and problem-solving mindsets. The UTG is equally worth citing as a specimen of change in relation to what and where it was years ago, compared to its present circumstances. Through the university, my government has demonstrated unwavering commitment to education and the empowerment of change agents, especially the youth and female population. The recently inaugurated component of the UTG Faraba project attests to our commitment. I promise you that sky is the limit as far as education is concerned. As you can see, all the buildings are fully furnished and provided with modern teaching facilities. The research labs are equipped with state-of-the-art equipment to ensure that students are well prepared to graduate as change agents. Initiatives such as the technical and vocational training programs do not only arm students with valuable skills, but also empower them to contribute meaningfully to the development of their communities. Furthermore, the government students revolving loan scheme ensures that financial constraints do not hinder potential students from accessing higher education. By subsidizing bus services to transport students to and from the Faraba Banta campus, the government is inclusively facilitating access to education and training. Additionally, our scholarship schemes and financial assistance systems are to ascertain that no deserving student is as national development efforts and students' empowerment progress. These investments and empowerment initiatives are to ultimately contribute to the development and prosperity of our dear motherland. Our dear graduates, as you leave the UTG, remember that you carry invaluable knowledge and skills, as well as the values and creeds of the university. Thus, you should act responsibly and be of good character wherever you may be. Whether you choose to further your studies, embark on a career, or initiate your enterprise, remember that you have the potential to inflame events around you. Be bold, courageous, and visionary in your pursuit, but tactful, considerate, kind, and gentle. Dream big, but appreciate those who have contributed to your success. As university graduates, show gratitude to society by supporting our development endeavors and the less fortunate near you. Change can begin with any one of you, but you must work collectively with other stakeholders to contribute towards creating a brighter, more inclusive and prosperous Gambia. I implore you to embody and reflect the true spirit of empowerment and selfless service and be the change agent our world desperately needs. Go forward with conviction, confidence that you can succeed wherever you may be. In reinforcing our hopes and trust in you, we pray that your life journeys are filled with purpose, fulfillment, and boundless possibilities. To every graduate, faculty, and student of the University of the Gambia, and to the Honorable Minister and personnel of the higher education sector, I say thank you for the hard work and for making this day a reality. By the same breath, I heartily commend and thank all parents, families, and graduates for supporting the students, thereby contributing to our national building efforts. Finally, while I thank every one of you for your presence and wish you success in your noble ventures, I ask that you strive to inspire and empower those around you as change agents, especially through education and training. I thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chancellor. Please let's give another warm round of applause to our dear Chancellor. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I could not agree more with the Chancellor that nation building also requires collective effort from all stakeholders, as government alone cannot bring about all the desired changes in the society, and all citizens have a stake in the change process, whether you are working in the public sector, private sector, civil society, and international development organizations. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the high point of today's big occasion, and that is the conferment of degrees. We will start with the School of Graduate Studies and Research. Conferment of PhD degrees in public administration, PhD in climate change and education, master's degrees, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science in Public Administration, Master of Science in Public Health, Master of Public Health, Master of Science in Community Health Nursing, Master of Science in Business Administration, Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in International Relations and Diplomacy, Master of Arts in French, Master of Science in Economics, Master of Science in Biology, Master of Science in Agronomy, Master of Laws, LLM, and postgraduate diplomas. Honorable Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names are listed in the brochure, having fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and the regulations of the University of the Gambia, and have been found worthy, both in character and learning, wish to be received as graduates of the university, holding the PhD in Public Administration, PhD in Climate Change and Education, Master of Science in Economics, Master of Science in Business Administration, Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in International Relations and Diplomacy, Master of Arts in French, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science in Biology, Master of Science in Agronomy, Master of Public Health, Master of Science in Public Health, Master of Laws, LLM, and postgraduate diplomas. I will now call on the Dean, School of Graduate Studies and Research, to present the graduates. Will the graduates
Once again, welcome you to the Faraba Banta campus for the 16th convocation ceremony of the University of the Gambia. You've heard from the speakers, including the Vice Chancellor and the Chancellor of the University of the Gambia. Since they spoke in English, we'll just do the translation in our national languages. Dado, we've heard from the President, we've heard from Professor Robinson and other guest speakers. The permission to speak. They're just about witnessing some decorations.
I present to you the following candidates, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list, and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of PhD degree, Public Administration, PhD in Climate Change and Education, Master's degree, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science in Public Administration, Master of Science in Public Health, Master of Public Health, Master of Science in Community Health, Nursing, Master of Science in Business Administration, Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in International Relations and Diplomacy, Master of Arts in French, Master of Science in Economics, Master of Science in Biology, Master of Science in Agronomy, Master of Laws, LLM, and postgraduate diplomas of the University of the Gambia.
mooy kayit bi leen laajte ci coono ci jànga ci éega ka wàcca te ni ki tey ji daal gis neen ne lii di xale yi le pare neen seen jànga ba nag dineen war a mun a tàmbale beneen fànn.
Business and Public Administration, Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, Law and Arts, and Sciences of the University of the Gambia.
Thank you, Honorable Chancellor. Now let's give 3 resounding cheers for the graduates of the School of Graduate Studies and Research. Hey, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! Thank you. You may please resume your seats. Thank you. PhD candidates, please, Will the PhD candidates please rise? I now invite the PhD candidates to come forward, shake hands with the Chancellor, and receive their scrolls. Please step forward.
bi nga xamante nag jot neen koy am si jàngum university di bërëb bi jàngeekaay bu gën a kawe fii ci biir réew mi lii di university bi nag depuis bu mu sosoo ci atum 1999 daal ñu ngi fexe di daal di jàngal xale yi ci ay fànn yu bëri su ko defee rek ñi daal di war a mun a xarañ suñ génnee foofu ci biti daal di war a mun a xam fan la ñoo teg sañu tànka pour rek daal di indi ab yokkute ci réew mi ci fànn yoo xam ne si leen xarañ jàng ko ci lii di bërëb bi jàngeekaay bi di University of the Gambia waaye itam nag ci ay biir kàddu yu jógee ko ci vice chancellor bi ci boppam ñenn ñi ngay def seen kéemtalaay kàttan tànk ab university indi ay yokkute ndaxte nag wax ne ne ci atum 2015 daal.
The Integrated Financial Management and Budget Control in the Gambia Public Service, a research topic conducted by Habib M. Salah, PhD, Public Administration. Can you please step forward? Absent. Skill acquisition, an entrepreneurship training program, and poverty alleviation among the youth in the rural areas of the Gambia. A research topic conducted by Abaton Olajude Olusegun, PhD in Public Administration. Can you please step forward for a handshake? Please. Digitalization and Tax Administration in the Gambia, conducted by Ogbetak O. Kingsley, PhD in Public Administration. Please step forward. Vulnerability and adaptation to the climate change, understanding and awareness among coastal communities in the Gambia, conducted by Bintu Diba, PhD and Education. Please step forward. Bintu Diba, please step forward. The effect of climate extremes on illegal migration of the Gambia's youth, conducted by Demba Baldi, PhD in Climate Change and Education. Please step forward if you are around. Climate resilient, multifunctional landscapes in the Kara River Basin, Togo, West Africa, step towards participatory decision-making, conducted by Makumfida Bagunda, Climate Change, PhD, absent. Landscape restoration through agroforestry, option for reconciling livelihoods with conservation in the Sahel of Mali, that was conducted by Magalidit Muhammadu Sanogo, PhD, Climate Change and Education. Please step forward. Understanding and teaching climate change concept in geography curriculum at secondary school in Senegal, conducted by Baba Lebe So, absent. Women as agents of change, the gender factor to climate change and education nexus for improved livelihood in Ghana, conducted by Anna Birago Katanga Gima, absent. And then climate, air quality and energy nexus, benefits, challenges and stakeholders knowledge in 2 low-emitting countries, conducted by Pauline Atemain. Climate Change and Education, PhD. Step forward, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Chancellor. You may please resume your seats. The next item on the program is the conferment of the bachelor degrees of the University of the Gambia. The deans, provosts of schools will present graduates in the following order: School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, School of Arts and Sciences, School of Business and Public Administration, School of Education, School of Information Technology and Communications, School of Journalism and Digital Media, Faculty of Law, and School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences. Honorable Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names are listed in the brochure, having fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulations of the University of the Gambia and have been found worthy, both in character and learning, wish to be received of the university, holding bachelor degrees of their various schools. I will now call upon the deans of the various schools to present their graduates. School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Will the graduates in the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences please stand?
Chancellor, in the name and by the authority of Senate, I present the following candidates, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy for conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture and Bachelor of Science in Environmental Sciences, respectively, of the University of the Gambia.
Thank you, Honorable Chancellor. Let's give 3 resounding cheers for the graduates of the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Hey, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! Thank you. Next, will the graduates in the School of Arts and Sciences please stand?
Chancellor, in the name and by the authority of the University Senate, I present to you the following candidates, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy, for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biology, Physics, Mathematics, Chemistry, and Bachelor of Arts in Development Studies, English Language and Literature, French Language and Literature, history, Christian religious studies, Islamic and Arabic studies, geography, political science of the University of the Gambia.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I confer upon you all the degrees of Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts in the programs of the School of Arts and Sciences of the University of the Gambia.
Thank you, Honorable Chancellor. Let's give 3 hearty cheers for the graduates of the School of Arts and Sciences. Hey, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! Thank you. You may please resume your seats.
Malabi mola, muna anya no yatina. Malabi mola, hanikoma kumola yatina, mahanipi moludanya.
Thank you, Jelly. Will the graduates in the School of Business and Public Administration please stand?
Wow, wow. When you go to Miami, Busikabuke. Bibi Elota. SP.
In the name and by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following candidates who's present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of degree of Bachelors of Science in Economics, Management, Accountancy, Public Administration, Banking and Finance, Human Resource Management, Marketing, and Tourism and Hospitality Management of the University of the Gambia.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I confer upon you all the degrees of Bachelor of Science in the programs of the School of Business and Public Administration of the University of the Gambia.
Thank you, Honorable Chancellor. Let's give 3 resounding cheers to the graduates of the School of Business and Public Administration. Hey, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! You may please resume your seats.
Wow.
Will the graduates in the School of Education please stand?
Chancellor, in the name and by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following candidates, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list, for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Science Education in Agriculture, Mathematics, Chemistry, Physics, and Economics, and Bachelor of Arts in English Language, French, Geography, Islamic Studies, and History of the University of the Gambia.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I confer upon you all the degree of Bachelor of Education in the programs of the School of Education of the University of the Gambia.
Thank you, Honorable Chancellor. Let's give 3 resounding cheers to the graduates of the School of Education. Hey, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! Thank you. You may please resume your seats. Will the graduates in the School of Information Technology and Communications please stand?
mandi jawle wulielo tero dule alinga sun dunia lo mandia dunia tila ka farin balinne unu tambi na mebi kono sama minatu.
Chancellor, in the name and by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following candidates, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Information Systems, and Telecommunications of the University of the Gambia.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor, by the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I confer upon you all the degree of Bachelor of Science in the programs of the School of Information Technology and Communications of the University of the Gambia.
Thank you, Honorable Chancellor. Let's give 3 resounding cheers to the graduates of the School of Information Technology and Communications. Hey, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! Thank you. You may please resume your seats. Will the graduates in the School of Journalism and Digital Media please stand?
Okay. Chancellor, in the name and the authority of the Senate, I present to you the following candidates. Chancellor, in the name and authority of the Senate, I present to you the following candidates, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of the degree of the Bachelor of Arts, the Bachelor of Science in Journalism of the University of the Gambia.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I confer upon you all the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science in the program of the School of Journalism and Digital Media of the University of the Gambia.
Thank you, Honorable Chancellor. Let's give 3 hearty cheers. Let's give 3 hearty cheers to the graduates of the School of Journalism and Digital Media. Hey, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! Thank you. You may please resume your seats. Will the graduates in the School of Engineering and Architecture please stand?
Chancellor, sir, in the name and by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following candidates, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Planning and Design, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, and Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Electronics Engineering of the University of the Gambia.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I confer upon you all the degrees of Bachelor of Science in the programs of the School of Engineering and Architecture of the University of the Gambia.
Thank you, Honorable Chancellor. Let's give 3 resounding cheers for the graduates of the School of Engineering and Architecture. Hip, hip, hip! Hip, hip, hip! Hip, hip, hip! You may please resume your seats. Will the graduates in the Faculty of Law please stand?
The Chancellor, in the name and by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following candidates, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Laws of the University of the Gambia.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I confer upon you all the degree of Bachelor of Laws of the University of the Gambia.
Thank you, Honorable Chancellor. Let's give 3 resounding cheers for the graduates of the Faculty of Law. Hey, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! Thank you. You may please resume your seats. Will the graduates in the School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences please stand?
Chancellor, in the name and by the authority of the Senate, I present to you the following candidates, those present and those avoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of the degree of Bachelors of Science in Nursing, Bachelors of Science in Public and Environmental Health, and Bachelors of Medicine and Bachelors of Surgery, MBCP, of the University of the Gambia.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I confer upon you all the degrees of Bachelor of Science in the programs of the School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences of the University of the Gambia.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chancellor. Now, let's give 3 resounding cheers for the graduates of the School of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences. Hey, babe! Hey, babe! Hey, babe! Thank you. You may proceed. The next item on the program is the valedictory address. Honorable Chancellor, sir, I have the pleasure to invite Keba Seka, who is the 2022-2023 valedictorian, to read the valedictory address for the December 2022 and May 2023 graduating classes of the University of the Gambia. Keba Seka. BSc summa cum laude.
His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia and Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, Mr. Adam Barrow, the Speaker of the National Assembly and the National Assembly members here present, His Lordship, the Chief Justice, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Mohas, Professor Pierre Gomez, other cabinet ministers here present, the chairman of the UTG Governing Council and all council members here present, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Harvard Robinson, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Registrar, and other principal officers, deans, head of departments, faculty, and staff, fellow graduates, invited guests, parents, well-wishers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good day to you all. As we gather here today to bid farewell to our beloved school and embark on the next chapter of our lives, and filled with a profound sense of gratitude and nostalgia, it is an honor to stand before you as the valedictorian of the University of the Gambia's 16th Convocation Ceremony and the voice of our graduating class of the year 2023 to express our deepest appreciation to our school and the dedicated staff who have guided us throughout this incredible journey. In a place where paths are often predetermined, my journey has been anything but typical. I am Keba Seka, a child of business, a student of technology, and a believer in the transformative power of education. I came from a family that has a strictly business background. Although all of them succeeded and did very well in it, I wanted to change the narrative and try something different in confirmation of the fact that career is a choice, not hereditary. That one can achieve success not only through trade, but also through education with hard work. Being the last born and the first to enter university, I was the only option left to make this dream a reality. And I am grateful that it has come this far. Here I am today. Another challenging and turning point of my education journey was transitioning from the arts field at high school to one of the STEM disciplines at university, in my case, computer science. I knew at the back of my mind that I needed to brush up my math skills and needed to put in double the effort required to have any chance of succeeding in this discipline. Through hard work, sacrifice, self-discipline, and perseverance, here I am today, graduating both the best computer science student and the valedictorian. I would urge the university to always give second chances to students who are willing to divert from their current fields of study and are committed to hard work. Having a background in one field does not necessarily mean you would not do well in another. It only depends on how hard you are willing to work. I would like to express my profound appreciation to the whole university staff for their kindness, keenness, openness, and composure in sharing their expertise with us. They have been the pillars of knowledge wisdom, and inspiration throughout our academic endeavors at the university. Your unwavering dedication and commitment to our growth has shaped us into the individuals we are today. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the School of Information and Communication Technology, ICT, and its brilliant staff for shaping me into the individual I am today. Though we may be saying goodbye to this chapter of our lives, the memories and lessons we have learned will forever remain in our hearts. Thank you for an unforgettable journey. I would like to thank the Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, and the Gambia government for providing me with a scholarship during this journey. Your commitment to excellence and pursuit of knowledge have been nothing short of inspiring. Your dedication to supporting research, innovation, and academic excellence have not only enriched our academic community, but have also propelled us toward new horizons of understanding. Your unwavering commitment to scholarship has set a standard of excellence for us all to aspire to, and for that we are profoundly grateful. I am encouraging MOHAS and equally challenging other stakeholders to multiply the number of scholarships and other beneficence to students to help hone their skills and realize their full potential. After all, Honorable Halifa Saleh said, knowledge is the foundation of any society which hopes to graduate from underdevelopment and marginalization. I would like to thank the people in my life who made this day possible for me. As this day has been years in the making, this achievement does not just happen by chance. You need to set it as a goal and put all the required effort and hard work towards it with the help of the people around you. To my brother, Mr. Malain Sane, thank you so much for your continuous and valuable mentorship, advice, and the courage you have given me all these years. I remain grateful to you forever. To my siblings, Aliu, Aisatu, Mustafa, Alaji, Fana, Ibrahima, and Fatu, thank you for supporting me and my education throughout all these years. To my late dad, Alaji Dam Seka, and brother Modu, I know you would be proud of me on this day. May Allah's mercy be upon your souls, and may He grant you the highest place in paradise. I would also take this opportunity to thank Mr. Mohamed Sise and Mr. Suri Fofana of SAS Haman Maina for equipping me with the right knowledge, which has been valuable to me to this day. I cannot proceed without thanking my former schools of SAS Senior, Bakote Upper Basic, and Bakote Lower Basic schools at this stage. To all my friends, thank you for your continuous support, both academically and emotionally. I would have loved to mention each of you by name, but for the fear of missing out, kindly permit me not to. Special thanks to my loving wife and caring wife, Mariama Sise, and the entire Sise Kunda and Job Kunda families. And to my extraordinary mom, I would speak this in the language that you understand. Samayai, Samawai, Ajaratu Jamaseka,
man sa doom maa lay delloo njukkal di la jaajëfal di la gërëm te di la jagleel bés bi yaay taxawu nga ma fu ne taxawu nga ma si lu ne te taxawu nga ma si nu ne man ak sa bépp doom yaay métti woon na te musoo woon jaboot gi gannaaw amuñ keneen ku dul yow ndax ba muy jafe dëgga yow rekk la woon yow yaay jigéen ju man góor ndax sol nga sama daalu baay be xamuñ mettiti ñaaka waajur bu góor yëg naa say ñaan yaay ba tax na lu ma daldi duga yàlla borom bi def si ndam yàlla na la fi yàlla yàggal ak bépp waajur te may leen wérle ak kàttan yaay loo dunda rekk doyut njaboot gi kontaan na si yow te suñu xol sedda na si yow baax nga yaatu nga te tabe nga gàcce ngalaama ajaratu jama. Honorable ladies and gentlemen, regrettably as we gather here today on this special day, we are inevitably drawn to reflect on those who departed from among us during this time. Each individual who has left us has left behind a unique legacy, a story woven into the fabric of our shared experience. While their physical presence may be gone, their impact remains imprinted in our hearts and minds. They were our friends, our family members, our colleagues, and our mentors. Each one brought something special in our lives, whether it was a smile that brightened our day, a kind word that lifted our spirits, or a lesson that enriched our understanding. To the continuing strength, always try to maintain honesty and discipline and try to work hard for whatever you want in life. There is nothing impossible and the world offers endless opportunities for you. Stay curious and engaged. Develop a broad skill set, build relationships, and most importantly, take risks. Lastly, to my fellow graduates, I say congratulations. Let us all take pride in our achievements, regardless of the different paths we walk upon graduation. Completing a 4-year degree alone is a monumental feat, a testament to our dedication, resilience, and perseverance. It speaks volumes about the strength and character inherent within each of us. We have overcome countless obstacles, embraced numerous opportunities, and forged lifelong friendships along the way. As we embark on our respective paths, let us carry with us the memories, lessons, and values instilled in us by our schools and its remarkable staff. Let us strive for the excellence, pursue our dreams with passion and determination, and continue to make a positive impact on the world around us. So congratulations, class of 2023. We did it. The world awaits us now, and I do not doubt that we will rise to meet the challenges that lie ahead. Thank you all for your kind attention.
Thank you. Let us please give him, Kebaseka, another warm round of applause. Now, I now have the honor to invite the wife of Keba Seka. Oh, she's in the USA. Oh, I see. What about your mom? The wife is currently in the United States. So we'll now invite the mother of Keba Seka to please come forward and have a photograph with the Chancellor.
Shakabai jama seka suso wainala giramunala mbamer wo madembalai wo seka bai ajan jama seka suma kharidi bangina ledi nyaw seka bai dutay dembalai wo mai waja takungane ka waja jafjam we wona yai waja jama seka suma geri bangini suma hari bangini jama seka dunia pele ali ngasumun dunia la modu seka bai balla dunia la aja bai de lai seka bai jama dinni wala ba ma seka bai yayi khalai seka bai ba men wama kulamba ya dai da ku faina nobe nyama seka dai wo yali su son ba men wama dem balai wo mangi la won demba wa be te man khalal la de ma mangi 20 years jama seka sumadami kontanna sumadami graduation Gambia UTG sekabai banjulu janyu dia tala kombo janyu dia tala jama sekale mamur susala jama mabai nya banjulu muda punya mo kamu punya jama sekale.
Thank you very much. Please let's give her a warm round of applause.
Sekabai kumamer wamma jama seka. Banginun kolla jama seka dunia fere.
Thank you very much, Jali. Next on the program is the ceremony for the Award of Excellence. These awards are presented to the graduates who have achieved the highest academic standing in their respective programs of study. We'll start with the December 2022 cohort. Abigail Yusuf, please step forward. Abigail Yusuf.
Abigail. Hola masuma gergi mamo mnyo moromde. Horko. Abigail. Gergi la wamba meruama.
Telinyang. Jenaba Seka.
Jenaba seka bai le seka bai dana no le punti jante dunia la
Jenaba Seka.
Seka bai seka bai imagala gidi kunna yanyu dia da sekorula banyunu jinnu janyu dia da sekabayola sekabayum baberoma iya dunia no mandi sekabai nyumudin ni wala julorati wala nan kadi ni wala julo ko si sekabai ne muje yamuti muna wandin kiyalu funding kaya bandire funding kono.
All right, thank you. May 2023 cohort, Keba Seka, Usman Gay, Lamin Juara.
Keba seka bai, keba seka, seka bai, keba, alatala la keba, kebi. Punya mon kamu punya le, bebunya bemula to alinga nyo bunya le dante dunia la fitina mambete alinga boda fitina manyinde korimbalia bayinyulia be kansala
Keba Seka.
Keba Seka bayi dunia kele alidam adam baroni wala dinuma o aisi adam dunia kele tulo mandali men nadan kuro man ni sibalan din jafula kam moy dade.
Next, Usman Gay.
Va Usmana Gay yor abila bilo Usmana Gay ma Usmana kuma mambete dan mandi gamba mambete mangai gambanya susu mangai gambanya wallahi
Final Lamin Juara.
Sayyidi Muhammadu Lamini Juara Karagiri Muhammadu ya Rasulullah Muhammadu Tuama Lamini Juara Hakula Taras Basesinan Indi ada kudingana Lamini Juara Imajinga Muhammad Juara Kilin Dode Nabulo Abanda Bubabalde.
Thank you. Next is the 16th cohort, medical students. Buba Dabo, Jim Job, Mary Princess Olobunmi.
Najula Dabo, Anatero le Khainai Kayedam Funny.
Buba Dabo is the overall best graduating student in medicine. And Jim Job, the second best graduating student. And Mary Princess Olubunmi, the third best graduating student. Thank you. 17 cohort medical students. Bala Musa Job, overall best graduating student in medicine, 17 cohort. Ndei Mariam Ju, second best graduating student in medicine, 17 cohort. And Susan Ijim Uche, third best graduating student in medicine, 17 cohort. Student Leadership Award, which goes to Kemo Conte. Thank you. You may please resume your seats. Thank you. Thank you, please band. Next is the convocation song. Honorable Chancellor Sir, I now have the pleasure to invite the convocation choir to render a song in honor of the 2022-2023 graduates.
I told them, ready. Ready. Where are you ready? Introduction, huh?
Thank you very much, University of the Gambia Choir. Please, let's give them another warm round of applause. Honorable Chancellor, sir, members of the Council and the Senate, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the pomp, pageantry, and fanfare that characterize this colorful ceremony is about to draw to a close. Whatever has a beginning must surely have an end. To dissolve the convocation, I now have the honor most respectfully to invite the Chancellor, His Excellency, Mr. Adama Barrow, to declare the 16th convocation ceremony closed.
I now declare the convocation for the award of degrees, diplomas, and certificates closed.
May we please rise for the national anthem. After the national anthem, the Assembly will remain standing as the Chancellor's procession leaves the ground in reverse order. Thank you. Thank you. We crave your indulgence once again to remain upstanding as the Chancellor's procession leaves the convocation ground in reverse order. Thank you.
Well, we've finally come to the end of the 16th convocation ceremony of the University of the Gambia, a dream come true for all the graduates as they are officially conferred their degrees henceforth. They will be called BSc holders, master's degree holders, and PhD holders in their various respective fields. This is a proud moment for them. As you can see, the President, the Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, His Excellency President Adama Barrow, who presided over this ceremony there, taking his leave, that officially draws an end to this convocation ceremony. Over 1,300 graduates are conferred their degrees in various fields of studies. This includes arts. We equally have agriculture, business and public administration, and also School of Education, School of Engineering and Architecture, the Faculty of Law, School of Information Technology and Communications, Science in Telecommunications, Journalism and Digital Media, plus many other fields of studies. These graduates are escorted to this ground by their parents, their husband, spouse, their relatives, depicting how happy they are seeing their relatives actually getting to the end of their academic journey at the University of the Gambia. We've heard from the speakers, we've heard from the valedictorians, that is the overall best graduating students. We've heard from the various guest speakers from Senegal, Nigeria, and other countries. And we've equally heard from the Vice Chancellor of the University of the Gambia. Some amazing speeches they are delivered. And this is the moment these graduates have been looking forward to. And ultimately, it's a dream come true for many of them, Darucham.
Thank you very much Famara nu ko Famara doon waxee rek si angale li nga xamante ne ni mooy programme bi jeex na ba président bi nga xamante ni bokk na si ñi jiite université bi ci boppam moom tamit dem na waaye laata loolu gisoon neen ñi nga xamante ne ni ñooy best students yi ñoo xam ne ràññeel leen ni ki tey daal ne xarañteen wane neen ko si at yi nga xamante ne nekk def neen ko si université bi jàngal neen ñin war a jàngee te tamit nag ñu gën a xarañ ci seen li nga xamante ne mooy seen course yi gis neen neexal yi ñu leen neexal waaye tamit nag ràññee neen leen ba tax na ki gën a xarañ ci students yi ci at bi ñu nekk nii di graduate wax na ne daal kontaante dem na ko ndaxte gis na li nga xamante ne mooy yokkute bu am ci université bi te ñoom ñu toll ci junne ak ñetti téeméeri doomu aadama yoo xam ne ñoom ñoo nekk di graduate ni ki tey mu ngi leen di ñaax yokkute mu am ci seen dunda gannaaw bi nga xamante ne ni suñ paree fii am na ci yeneen yu ñuy war a yëngatu ci lu méngoog luñ jàngat ci université bi te loolu doon na loo xam ne foog ñu wone seen xarañteef ci luñ jàngat ci université bi bokk ci yar ak teggin boo xam ne jàngaloon neen leen ko ci seen at biñ fi nekkoon su ko defee ñi gën a war a mun a yokku indi ay développement di ay yokkute fii ci biir réew mi su ko defee rek comme ñu koy gisee daal programme bi jeex na te lii doon na bés boo xam ne ñi nga xamante ne ni ñooy waajuri wone neen seen kontaante gannaaw bi nga xamante ne te dara daaxut nga ñefe wone li nga xamante ne nag mooy kontaante gannaaw boo dugalee sa koom-koom lépp loo mun a def rek def nga ko pour sa doomu dugg si université bi jàng ba indi la ay kayit gis neen waajuri kontaante yu nekk si seen kanam yi waaye tamit nag ñi jiite université bi ñaax neen xale yi su ko defee ñi gën a yokk seen liggéey buñ tàmbale ci université bi su ko defee rek ñi jaajëfal leen dinaa delloowaat Famara li nga xamante nag mooy mic bi.
Thank you very much, Daro. This is where we're going to draw the curtains from the Director General Abdullah C to the Deputy Director General Alhaji Momodu Juf, who is on the ground here coordinating everything, to the technical team, the camera department, and to our supervisor Yoro Jalo. We say thank you to all of you for making this possible, and to you the viewers there, we thank you for staying with us. It has been myself, Famara Baji, alongside Daro Cham. We say thank you very much, and finally we draw an end to the 16th convocation ceremony of the University of the Gambia. Bye-bye.